Who are the MythBusters? Starring Cobb and Douglas Public Health HIV Prevention Team. Between them, they have more than 34 years of HIV prevention experience. And today, joining them, Jason Panda of the bCondoms Holding Group. They don't just tell the myths, they debunk them with facts.
Do condoms come with a lot of defects? The answer is false. That is not true. Condoms are FDA Class 2 medical devices, which means that condoms imported must pass a certain quality standard. That quality standard is largely dependent upon three key tests. Test number one is the electronic pinhole test. What happens is condoms are taken and then they're put through kind of like an infrared kind of test at which they put little beams around the condom to make sure that there are no small pinholes that can't be identified by the eye. Test number two is a water leak test. What happens in this scenario is you'll take a sample lot of condoms, it'll be filled up with water, and then they'll be able to see at what pressure do these condoms actually bust, right? And the last test is an air pressure test. So what happens is, similar to like filling up a balloon, they'll fill up the condom with air, and then they'll see at what temperature or what pressure the condom busts. And in order for the condoms that you're going to be using to be imported into the United States, all of the condoms must pass a certain prerequisite standard by which the FDA is able to guarantee your safety. Now, condoms cannot protect against some STDs. Some examples are herpes, some examples are syphilis, and also genital warts. Condoms generally protect the covered area. So what happens is these types of STDs are skin to skin. So let's say you have an open sore, or you have genital herpes, or you have syphilis, and your skin rubs against somebody else's skin, you can then transmit that STD or that sexually transmitted infection to your partner. Myth. That is not true, right? There's a thing called double bagging, which a lot of people believe, which, condoms, people will say, yeah, just put 2 bags on instead of 1. It does not work. And here's the reason why. When you put one condom on, the second condom will actually provide more friction that will actually cause them both to burst. Most condoms use rubber latex. And if they don't use latex, they may use polyurethane or some other kind of like non-latex condoms. But the friction that's caused when one condom rubs against the others can actually cause the condom to break, and as a result, it's not as safe because it takes away from the viability of the actual condom. A lot of people say that you can reuse a good or expensive condom. As you can see, I represent bCondoms, which is our brand, and we have some of the most premium, high-end, vegan-friendly, organic, all-natural latex. We use long-lasting lubricant. We have about some of the best condoms on the market. And whether or not you have a good condom or a bad condom, the answer to whether you can reuse a condom is no. You cannot reuse a condom for more than one time. Each condom is for single use only, and it's important to make sure that you properly use it, and so that when you can maintain your best amount of safety and protection when you're going to be having sex. One other really big myth that you'll find within the condom industry is, it's really safe to put your condom inside your pocket, right? Or you can put it in the back of your wallet, you can go around all day, and that way you'll be able to keep protection on you. Myth. That right there is not true whatsoever, and if anybody ever tries to tell you it's true, tell them you're wrong because you heard Jason tell you. It is never a good idea to carry your condoms around in your wallet. Because similar to like double bagging, what happens is when you sit down, when you move around, and that condom will end up getting a lot of friction. That can then cause the integrity of that condom to be diminished or to be broken down. And as a result, when you get ready to use your condom, it's actually not as safe, and the condom has a more likelihood of being able to break, which is against the rules. So anytime anybody ever tells you you can put your condom in your wallet, you can move around all day, tell them they're wrong, and Jason told you. One last myth that I want to play a role in breaking is that you don't need condoms if you're going to engage in oral sex. So a lot of people say, Jason, can we use a condom if we're just having oral sex? No. STDs, sexually transmitted infection or sexually transmitted diseases, can be transferred from one person to another if you're not wearing a condom. So STDs such as gonorrhea, chlamydia, and even herpes can pass from one person to another if you're giving somebody oral sex in the absence of a condom. And similar to what happens with herpes and in terms of areas, even if you're having a sex with a condom, what this provides is a transfer of liquid or a transfer of virus or disease or bacteria that can happen in the absence of a condom. Once again, my name is Jason Panda. I'm the owner of B Holding Group bCondoms. We're the only African-American owned condom company in the United States. You can find us on Instagram at hashtag B or at bCondoms, the letter B condoms with an S, or online at bcondoms.com. And this video was done in partnership with the Cobb and Douglas County Health Departments. And thank you for this opportunity. Everybody make sure to be cool, be safe, be yourself. Logging out from bCondoms.